Hello, people. This is not my usual video or anything like that. This is not. Well, this is kind of. I don't know. This is just. It is currently like 4:50 a.m. for me. 4:59, and I am up because I once again am kind of just having trouble sleeping, and I don't know what's really kind of wrong with me. Um, if if you've never been on the server before, this is the Cove SMP. It's ran by another streamer and content creator, Maddie. I've kind of been playing on it for a bit. This is like my village. My plan is to like remodel this village and then like build a kind of like a villain layer up there. It's just like to make a really cool base, basically. But I just am having trouble sleeping again, and I have not been able to sleep in like maybe 2, 3 weeks, and I feel like it's affecting my ability to stream. Now, I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if like you would understand what I mean, but like I feel like it's affecting me in the way that like I can't make good content, and I've been grouchy lately, and I've been kind of just rude, and I don't want to be that way. I don't want to be that way to the people that like I enjoy like spending time with, and I enjoy like kind of trying to entertain, and I'm just up up at all hours of the night, and I can't really just figure out why. Like, obviously, I know it's because I can't sleep, and I try. Like, even tonight, I went to bed and I tried to sleep, and I got, like, really close to sleeping at, like, I tried to go into sleep at, like, 12, maybe 1 o'clock, and that's not the best time to sleep, but compared to, like, 5 a.m., 6 a.m., like, the times that I've been normally going to sleep, it's pretty good. And I'm just unable to go to bed. And I tried tonight, and I was trying to go to sleep around, like 12 or 1, whatever time I said, and I laid there for 3 hours trying to go to sleep, and I just could not sleep. Every time I even like got to that stage of sleep where like you're starting to like be able to go to bed, I would hallucinate. And this has been happening a lot recently, and I just kind of hallucinate. And tonight, like, I was like seeing people in the room I'm trying to sleep in, and then I was seeing like hands grabbing at me from the wall, and I laid there for 3 hours basically, from like 1 to 4, trying to go to bed for once, and it just kind of like I couldn't do it. It's like my body just won't let me go to sleep. And even when I've been awake, I've been like seeing things in the hallway, and seeing things in like places, and seeing people and hearing people, and it's just kind of, I don't know, it's clearly it's affecting me because I can't, I don't think I've slept in like genuinely had a good sleep in like a long time, at least for like, I don't know, 2, 3 weeks now. And I see the toll it's taking on me, and I just don't want it to like be affecting me like this. But at the same time, I don't really know what I can do about it. It just kind of won't like stop, and then it kind of just like won't, like, it just won't stop. and I don't know what to do about it. Nothing really helps. Like when I lay down and I try to, like, I'm tired. Like I didn't sleep last night and I tried to stay up all day, and then I stayed up till like 11, and then I went to bed at like 11 this morning, and I woke up at like maybe 4, 2. No, I woke up at like 2. So I got like 4 hours of sleep total. And that's after staying up all night and then like not sleeping the night before, not sleeping the night before. And I'm just kind of running on empty, and I feel so bad because like I want to stream and I want to make good content, and then I want to do like all these things for you guys. And then I'm just unable to take care of myself. And I don't know. But this is another one of the like just kind of chill mental health videos, and it's more like me talking with gameplay in the background instead of like, oh, a 100 games of Bedwar challenge or something like that. I just wanted to kind of be honest because I know I've been just different kind of lately. I don't know if people really like I know people have noticed because I've been ruder and I've been kind of just not myself, and I'm not feeling myself, and I'm not like acting like myself and all these things. But I don't know. It's the damn things that I'm seeing. I was laying there and I saw like hands coming at me through the wall, and then I saw um like I just like it's like anytime that my body would go into like sleep mode, I would wake up like panicked. It just kind of sucks. And it's something like, yeah, it's something that like I will kind of always have to deal with, but I just don't want it affecting me like it is, and me not being able to be the person that I want to be. Okay. Let's go slash home, Cherry. And I really do feel bad that I've been kind of like a bad person recently because of just my lack of sleep and my like. And for those of you who don't know, sleep is really important. Like sleep is like fundamentally important for your like cognitive skills and your like basic like living. I mean, obviously, but like it's you. There's all these things about like, oh, sleep is for the weak, and like there's all these jokes and all these things like that. But when you genuinely like, you just cannot sleep, and you cannot like figure out what's wrong with you, and you just can't sleep. It takes a different toll on your body. Like I've been staying up like this probably since like school. No, slash probably since like school. And even in elementary school, I was like having trouble sleeping, and I was having trouble like I've been having nightmares, and I have like night terrors, and I like all these things, and it just takes a toll on me, I guess. And I don't want it to affect me like it does, but how could I not let like not sleeping for damn near 2 weeks like not affect me in a way? But I don't know. I just wanted to kind of make a video and with me being honest with everyone about like just everything. And like I feel bad that I'm not going live like I want to, and I miss people, but then at the same time it's like, well, like I can't provide what I want. And this isn't me like being like, oh, like I'm taking a break and I'm quitting. This is just I kind of getting everything off my chest, and like in a way where I don't have to talk to people, but I'm also like talking to people, I guess. I'm not openly admitting to any one person that like I'm having trouble and I'm staying up again and I'm going down rabbit holes and I'm just unable to sleep, but I'm kind of admitting it to the world, I guess. I don't know. I don't like admitting that like my lack of sleep takes a toll on me. I don't know. I know my mom worries about me, and I know like other people worry about me. Like my girlfriend worries about me, and like I know people care about me and all these things, but like I don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't know that I like lost friends because of like my mental health getting so bad. I don't even think my mom knows that like I was at the point where I did not know that like well I did know, but I didn't feel like anything was real. I didn't feel like reality was real. I didn't feel like time was moving at the speed that it should. I didn't feel like any of these things. I felt like everybody hated me, and I convinced myself that all of my friends who cared about me very deeply hated me, and just went down a fucking rabbit hole that would get me a lobotomy in the 1800s. And it's just hard to admit that I'm kind of back in that headspace where I might ruin the things that I have kind of worked hard for. I mean, I'm not where I want to be, no. I'm not with 30 million followers and 20 million subscribers and all these things, but I care about my, like, followers, and I care about what videos I make, and I care about, like, what I stream, and I care about my attitude when I stream, and I care about, like, how I make y'all feel, and I don't know. It's like a part of me is just comfortable with the kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's like I'm comfortable with what I, like where I am, but where I am is not where I entirely want to be. I'm happy with where I am, but it's like I'm scared to get closer to my goal. It's like my goals are kind of within reach. Like my want to be a content creator and want to be like a safe place for people and a safe like environment for people and a community for people, and like my want to build a community for those who feel like they don't have a place to fit in. It's like it's kind of there and it's kind of within reach, and that's what I'm doing, and then I'm like self-sabotaging, and I'm good. Like I'm at a good place right now. Like I have an amazing girlfriend. I have like 1,100 followers in like 8 months, and I have like 100 subscribers almost on YouTube, and like I'm meeting people and I'm making online friends, and I'm like just doing all these things that like I never thought would be possible. And then I get scared that these things are happening because who would have thunk that somebody who was failing in high school and failing, not failing, but like failing myself kind of, and saw in like high school and like failed to get into like Air Force and failed, like just constantly feels like they're failing, is actually doing something that they are proud of doing, and like is actually doing something that they like want to do, and it's like, dang, like I can do this, and then I go periods without sleeping, and then I go like um periods of time where it's like I don't feel real, or like I don't know what's happening, but I do. I don't. It's just within my grasp, I guess. Maybe I'm low-key scared of succeeding. I'm so used to failing that now I'm succeeding, and it's new to me. Who knows? I feel like the main thing that's bothering me is just these fucking hallucinations and nightmares and all these things, because I don't know, when they start happening and when I lose sleep, I spiral and I start hearing voices in my head, and people are gonna think I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy. You can't think I'm crazy. Well, you can't think I'm crazier than I already think I am. I think I'm fucking, I need a lobotomy. But I just can't help but feel that way, kind of, that like I'm crazy. When I like lose sleep, I like start hearing the voices in my head, and I start getting that same feeling of everybody hates me and like nobody likes me. And this is not me fishing for compliments. This is not me fishing for like, oh, but I know you, Jerry. Like I know that I have people who do, and I know that I have a community behind me, and I know that like what I've been working hard for is like paying off, and I know all these things. It's just like sometimes there's this voice in my head that's louder than the things that I know, and it convinces me of like a false, not, yeah, I feel like a false reality, and it's like I can't really do anything about it, kind of, if that makes sense. And I can tell myself it's not true all I want, and I can tell myself like I can argue with myself all I want, and I can have these like little moments of like there's two people in my head, and one's trying to convince me that the world hates me, and the other one's trying to convince me that the world doesn't even know me. And I can listen to both, and I can reason with myself, but it's always like that voice is just, it gets louder and louder and louder. And that little voice is the reason that I lost a lot of really important like friends to me, and people that like I really cared about, and people that like I really wanted in my life. But it still somehow just sneaks its way into my mind, I guess. I don't know what to do about the lack of sleep. I've taken melatonin and Benadryl and all things that are supposed to help you try to sleep, like pills or whatever, and they just make my nightmares worse. So what was the point of me even trying to take something to sleep if it doesn't help me sleep but actually makes it worse? And then I've tried like lavender oils, and I've tried like lavender bubble baths, you know, because lavender is natural and it's supposed to make you like calm and sleep. And like I just get so anxious about sleeping because like I don't know, hands are grabbing at me, people are in my room, I hear voices, I see things, I like all these things. So like lavender, the thought of lavender, like the reasoning behind lavender, sorry, is that like it was supposed to just calm my nerves, but that didn't really help either. Shit. Oh, I clutched it even with the bag. Ow. Ow. Whoa. Whoa. I'll try to cut the lag spikes out unless it's like in the middle of me talking. But I don't know. That's just kind of at the point I'm at, is like I guess I'm scared of myself, and I'm scared of fucking everything up like I normally do. Or who knows, maybe I'm scared of succeeding because I've never really done anything I've wanted to. Well, that's a lie. No, I don't know. I think I'm just scared of failing like I normally do. But I don't know what causes me not to be able to sleep. I don't know what's wrong with me. My family and a very religious family friend thinks that I'm just like a very spiritually aware person, and like they're like spirits, because not everything that I see is scary. Some things just stand in corners, some things like run at me and try to fight me, some things grab at me in the wall, from the walls, some things just walk by, some things. Whew. Some things haunt me in my dreams, some things revisit me, some things just happen once. Doesn't really matter. It does really matter. Like, it doesn't really, like, I think my XP farm, auto farmers are still going off. I hope not, but oh no. I try to turn them off when I'm not here, just to, like, not break my game. But what was I just saying? I literally don't remember. Damn it. It sucks. I have no idea what I was saying. Oh, I don't know what like causes me not to be able to sleep. Oh, that I'm spiritually aware. Yeah, not everything is like scary, and not everything gives me an uneasy feeling. I don't know if that's its intentions, but I've gotten more like able to kind of, I guess, sense when things are like malicious. But like, mm, not everything's the same. Like some things, like I have reoccurring dreams a lot, and a lot of people, if you don't know, I mean, obviously, like you're gonna like hear me say that, and you're gonna be like, I don't remember my dreams. People don't remember their dreams often. People like it's your brain's subconscious, like it's all these things. I love doing research about dreams and like your brain and your subconscious just because of the fact that I'm like so unable to sleep. But like your dreams are like your brain's way of winding down and like dealing with things subconsciously. Like you're like a lot of things you don't even like know you're dreaming, and like just all these different things about dreams. But I remember my dreams a lot, and I have reoccurring dreams a lot. And if you don't know what I mean by that, I mean like I have the same dream like over and over and over again, and it'll be about like, well, there's a few, like this one that I'm having like kind of right now is weird to me. It's about me and my brother. Um, something is like kind of, I guess, watching us. I'm not sure, but like I go through my night like I'll go through my days like regularly, and this like black tall figure is just kind of watching me. He'll be in my windows, he'll be down the hall, he'll be doing like he'll just be like watching me, and he he doesn't really do anything but like watch. And my but the weird thing about this dream is that like my brother sees it too. And usually when like I'm like just dealing with these things, nobody else kind of sees them or hears them or like notices them. So in my dream, for my brother to like see these things and like notice it too, it just kind of freaks me out. And that looks pretty, but it just kind of like that. This dream just kind of freaks me out, and it's not reoccurring in the fact that it happens the like same way every time. Like that's a lot of my dreams, is that like this one, like they when they're reoccurring they happen the same way like every time. Like I can tell you what happens, and like sometimes I'll be able to recognize that it's a dream, and I'll lucid dream and I'll try to like change the outcome of my dream, but nothing ever really helps. But with this one that's like kind of on my mind right now, I didn't sleep again. Like this happened kind of recently, and I think this is what is keeping me up, but I don't know. I was unable to sleep again one night, and then I tried to sleep during the day, because I usually am able to sleep during the day. But I was having these nightmares during the day, and that's kind of what's like offsetting to me, because usually like they happen at night, and like I'm okay during the day, but these night and like I'm like I sleep during the day, but these nightmares were happening during the day, and I the dream was like so real. I was laying in my bed, which is weird, and I was just awake in my bed, and um the figure was watching me through this window, and Trey came in there and he started like looking through the window, my brother, and he started looking through the window, and he was like scared and like all these things, and like in my dream he was like a fucking schizo, like like he's deeply paranoid. And I was like, what the hell's happening? Kind of in my dream. Like, I knew in my dream that he saw it too. I don't know how to explain it, but he was like really nervous about it. And I was like, "Are you scared? Like, do you see it too?" And he's basically like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay, like you can like sleep in my room." So in my dream, he comes back and he tries to sleep in my room, but he like runs into the room and he like jumps in the bed with me and he's really scared and I'm like, "What's wrong?" And then the figure is like down my hallway and like watching my room now. And I know it's the same figure. Oh my god, I'm getting hot. Like, I'm getting scared. Whew. And I know this is the same figure that I've seen in a few of my dreams because it's like the same kind of like purpley. It has like a purpley, like, I don't know if it's an aura, I don't know if it's like a texture, but it's something purpley on it. So I know it's the same thing that's like that I'm seeing. So I have this dream and I'm like laying in bed and like all these things happen and then I wake up and I'm in the same position that I was like kind of laying in my dream. So I think I'm still dreaming and I get up and I'm like screaming and I like look down the hall and obviously there's nothing. I mean, thank God. Thank God there was like nothing there or nobody there. And it just kind of it freaks me out. Like even right now just talking about it, like my chest is getting tight and my body temperature is getting hot and like my I'm getting scared just like talking about it. And it's just like it's just things that keep me up at night. I don't I don't know why I'm getting scared just talking about it. I mean, I can't blame myself because it's keeping me from being able to sleep, and I'm trying to talk about it, and now I'm just getting scared thinking about it. And I know, like, for anyone who doesn't know, like, I'm very religious and I've been prayed over, and the house has been prayed over, and we had so many instances that, like, my mom started, that my mom, like, got in contact with this preacher, and he came and he prayed over me and prayed over the house, and that helped for a while, but, oh, that's a story for a different time. That was such a, like, different experience. And it's helped me like not be scared and it only worked for so long and now these things are kind of like back and I'm just I'm just scared, I guess. Ugh. And it keeps me up at night and I just I need a drink. I'm like actually scared. My chest is tight, my body is hot, and I could be making like I realize that like I could be lying, and nobody like y'all don't have to believe me because I know that whatever I tell y'all is like happening, I know is true. I know I know I'm not lying. Why would I wouldn't wish this types of like nightmares and hallucinations and in whatever I'm experiencing, I wouldn't wish this on anybody. I don't I don't care if you think I'm a liar. I don't care if you think I'm pulling your leg, bullshitter, piece of shit, lying. Like, I don't care. But anyway, I think it just freaked me out that in the dream it was like daytime, but also like I don't know how to explain it. And like I woke up in the same position that I was like laying down in, and like the thing that freaks me out the most is that like my brother was also like scared by it and paranoid of it in my in like the dream. I don't know. And I know that you're not supposed to, if you're not religious, like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to, like, force it upon you, or I'm not trying to do anything like that. Like, I don't really care like that. I'm just saying, I'm just speaking from, like, my beliefs. Like, you're not supposed to give it the power that, you know, I'm kind of giving it by being scared and letting it keep me up, but I laid there for 3 hours trying to sleep and trying to go back to sleep, and I couldn't sleep. Every single time that my body drifted off to sleep or like entered that like going to sleep phase, I, I would see things and I would get scared, or I would like feel things watching me, or I would get paranoid, and it's every single time that I try to sleep. Fucking shaking just talking about these things. But and I know, like, as I was trying to say, I know you're not supposed to give it, like, the power that I'm giving it, and, like, the hold over me that I'm giving it, and, like, all these things. And I try not to, but that's also what I'm scared of. I'm scared of kind of succumbing to those thoughts that I was having in, like, that time of my life that I was in, where I wanted to end it all and all these things, because I've been working on it, and I have gotten better, and I've been like working on a positive mentality, and I've been doing all these things to better myself and better like the things that I go through. And it's like all these like emotions and feelings are rushing back, and I don't want to experience, oh my god, and I don't want to experience what I experienced this one time that made like all of us scared, and made the preacher man come up here and like made me get prayed over. Like, I don't want that again. And I have gotten better. I've gotten better about telling them, like, you're not welcome here, or like, I don't think you're not supposed to be here. But I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong. And this lady, the lady that I was talking about, that's like a family friend, and that's like really good, like really religious and really like locked in with like religion and just like all these things. She was like, have you ever tried talking to it? Fuck no. And she was like, have you ever like been like, oh, what do you want, or what do you need? I know what they need. They need to leave me the fuck alone. And she's like kind of trying to convince me that, like, which is very nice of her, because like, you know, she's trying to help me and everything. It just, these things just freak me out. And she's like, oh, well, you should like talk to it, or you should like see what they need. And I'm like, no, 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 no. And that makes me even more nervous and like and scared. And but like I said, not all of them are, from what I've been like trying to teach myself how to like, not teach myself, but just from what I've been like picking up on, not all of them are bad. Not all of them are like things I should worry about, but at the same time, it's still gonna freak me out. And it's still things that, like, I don't kind of want to deal with, I guess. But I don't know, I'm just scared to sleep, I guess. Well, my muscles are twitching, my chest is getting tighter, my fucking body's getting hotter. Like, it's just, it takes such a, like, toll on me. I don't know if I want to talk about the thing I keep referencing as, like, I don't know, kind of like the moment that was, like, pivotal in my life that kind of changed, pivotal in my life, and that kind of, like, changed everything for me. Not just being a bad friend and losing all my people and all these things, but like a real life experience that I don't think I could ever describe in the way that it deserves to be described. I get chills just thinking about it. I was just telling y'all that I was fucking hot and I'm sweating, and now I'm like, I have chills and I'm shivering, and like, oh my god, I wish I could prove it to y'all. Like, I was just complaining that I'm fucking hot and sweating and my chest is getting tight, and now I have chills and I'm cold and my chest is still tight, but like a different kind of tight. I have been recording for like 40 minutes. This is 40 minutes of me just straight talking like a schizo. Ugh. All I got done in 40 minutes was the freaking base layer. Base, like, the, like, there's no detail to it, there's no roof, there's no second floor, there's no anything to it. I just got the walls done. I don't know. Do I feel better after... Dude, my laptop was doing good at first. Do I feel better after talking? Actually, yeah. Do I literally have chills now. I don't understand. I got so hot and my chest was hurting and all these things, and now I'm fucking freezing. Whoops. Are you kidding me? But yeah. I don't know. I might just do an hour of honesty and keep going for 20 minutes. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of doing an hour of honesty. I don't know what else to... Something in me is telling me to talk about what, like, weighs so heavy on me. But, like, I'm gonna start, like, crying because it's I can't explain to you how pivotal in my life it was. I don't know. Maybe it's a different story for a different day. Should I start doing, like, a story time type of thing of, like, things I see and hear and things that, like, bother me and, like, dreams I have? I feel like that would be kind of cool and kind of good for me. Maybe I can do it, like, once a month or something. think I'm just gonna kind of work on my interior. So I think I want the interior to be red. Looky, should I get carpet? The only thing is, if I want carpet, I can't, I can't breed sheep and have like a sheep ready. Oh my god, my laptop, please. So, because they don't have mob griefs turned on, you know, because the creepers weren't exploding. So, if you didn't know that, you need that turned on for the simple reason of like it'll help your animals breed. If your animals aren't breeding and you have that turned on, it's probably why. And it also won't help your villagers breed. So, a little Minecraft knowledge for you if you didn't know. I kind of want a badass chandelier. I don't know. Maybe I should get like shroom. I'm sorry, I'm having hiccups. I don't know, like if it's because I've been talking fast or getting nervous or what. Whew. And now my body temperature's normal. I'm not hot nor cold. I'm like at a good temperature. Whew. I'm a little shaky though. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know. I don't think I've talked about with it. I don't think I've talked about with anybody who knows of me now. Like knows like knows me from TikTok now. I don't think I've talked about what the fuck to any of you like what I kind of am talking about, if that makes sense. Like I don't think I've told any of you that like this like just pivotal moment in my life. I don't know if I really like should.